from trying to buy a house. But in this week's Realty Rant, Ellie Lambert from Ellie & Associates, along with loan consultant Melissa Stoddard, are here to discuss programs that can change all of that. Welcome, ladies. How are you?
Thank you.
Welcome back to the both of you.
Thank you.
And I gotta say, I'm a little biased to this subject because until I went from renting to buying, I didn't realize financially what a difference it makes for people. And I don't think we can say that enough. Don't you feel that way?
Absolutely. And this subject is so dear to my heart, and Melissa does such a great job with this because so many people do not realize what is available to them. And there's always new programs coming out, so we stay on the cutting edge at Ellie & Associates. We have a great team.
And that's the thing we need to point out, because the down payment, I think, is why a lot of people do hold back and want to wait from either purchasing a first home or purchasing a second home, whatever. They're worried about the down payment. But there's ways to help.
Yes.
And this one is a new, really great way to help,
it's
right?
a great program. And like we talked previously, it's actually more expensive to get into a rental because you have your first, last, and security. That's usually around a $3,000 investment. And with our new down payment assistance, we cover the full down payment. And then there's also the pet deposit sometimes if you have pets. So it's actually cheaper to get into a home in a first-time home buyer program than to go in a rental property at this point.
And I'll say, Melissa, I think you need to say that sentence again. They cover the entire down payment.
Yes.
Now, I don't know about you, but that sounds probably too good to be true. I'm sure there's a lot of stipulations. So who qualifies, who doesn't?
Great question. You 620 credit score is like the big number that we have to get to, which it's not a huge credit score, but it's good. There's no income limitations, and they do not have to be a first-time home buyer. So technically, everyone qualifies for this program for the most part.
So this is different than the first-time home buyer credit that a lot of people talk about. Two separate things.
Totally different.
No income limitation.
That's right.
That right there in itself is unbelievable.
Right.
Because again, it is so intimidating when you start crunching the numbers. And if you think about, I mean, people use those online tools on occasion, and the down payment is so intimidating. So of course, sharing about this program, how many people have you been able to help? What are you seeing so far as getting people qualified for these mortgages?
I've never seen it so, I don't want to say the word easy, but it's just a lot more flexible. This program is. So I'm seeing so many people able to qualify for the program and help them, to become homeowners. So yeah, it's incredible. I'm really excited to be able to offer the program and to help so many people stop renting and stop paying their landlord's mortgage and get into a home of their own.
Because really, you always hear the term, you're not throwing your money away when you do own. Explain a little bit about that and what people need to keep in mind if they're still on the fence about whether to rent or buy.
Oh, there's so many advantages over renting. I mean, you get tax breaks, which are important. Everybody wants to see what they can do to get money back at the end of the year. So that's so important. And I like what Melissa said as far as you can own investment properties and possibly still qualify for this.
That's right.
Oh,
So
that's a good one.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. There's no limitations to owning a prior property, so you don't have to be technically a first-time home buyer to qualify for the program.
That is another thing we need to point out. So it sounds like this program really is great right now, and the market right now is booming, especially in areas like Tampa Bay.
Yes, it's hot.
And so contacting you, best way to do that and find out more information if they qualify.
Well, call me for all your real estate needs at 813-690-0319. And Melissa?
813-230-1863.
And now that you've shared the information, and if you want more information and contacting these ladies, what do you want people to take away from this segment? What is the one thing that you want people to remember?
I would say it's less expensive to own than it is to go into a rental property. I mean, it just makes dollars and cents. It really does.
I like that, dollars and cents. See what she did there? Okay, ladies, thank you again so much for coming on. And as always, they've shared their information, but you can always log on to realtyrant.com.